Hi everyone, my name is Danielle, and welcome to my channel. Thanks so much for tuning in. Please subscribe to my channel and like this video when you're done. Okay, today I want to talk about sisters in the sisterhood. Touchy subject for some, touchy subject for most, I would say. It can be a complicated thing. We all know women are hard to work with. I don't know if that's true. Please, if you want to comment on that, leave a comment below. But generally, the consensus that I've seen now, the consensus is women don't like to work with other women, and men also sometimes say they don't like to work with groups of women because it becomes cattish and it's gossipy. And here's the thing: why does it have to be like that? One of the influencing factors, I'd say, here is women have issues themselves, and it gets reflected in how they treat other women. So I would say, if I'm looking at myself, there's this fear factor, fear of what other people think of me. And when I have those moments, it very often affects what I'm going to wear that day, or it affects what I say in a work environment. It affects how I behave socially. And many times it's helpful to have fears, it's necessary to have fears, but other times it can cripple you, man. It can cripple you. And with that comes self-doubt. So with fear comes with self-doubt. And doubting yourself is the worst, I would say. Because that's when you start playing things through your mind, like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, and then you start re-feeling those feelings of embarrassment, or you start feeling like those negative feelings. And that comes out when you meeting new women, or there's a woman that had a promotion and you feeling inadequate because you are anyway thinking about yesterday's mistakes and all of these negative things about yourself. And now someone else comes and she's a high achiever, and she looks good and all of these things. And then what do we do? How do we react? Gossip. Or what do we do? Cattish. Cattish. Guys, stop that. Stop that. So if you have a room filled with women, or just a room filled with people, and a very beautiful, powerful energy walks through the door, and this woman is just so amazing, and everybody's heads turn and they want to speak to her. There's different reactions, eh? Like, some women, I think they react like in a cattish way, like in a gossipy way, like, oh, what is she doing here? She's not supposed to be here. Or, oh, what did she do to get here? Or how did she get that promotion? Or whatever the gossip is, it tends to be quite vicious. Other women, I think, they cringe. They're like, oh, I feel so sad for myself. I I feel so sad for myself because I'm not amazing like she is. And I just want to die. Don't be that one, please. Then you have the woman that wants to compete. I can dance better, I can speak louder, I'm more intelligent. Hear me now, hear me roar. And if that behavior is coming from a place of fear or doubt, it's negative. Okay. So learn to identify your own reactions in certain situations in relation to relationships with women that you know and that you don't know. Are you intimidated by your close friend's success? Are you feeling competitive? Are you comparing your life to her life? Are you trying to outshine? All of those things you can ask yourself, and then try and identify where that behavior is coming from, and then look, this is definitely not coming from a good place. It is time to uplift. And how are we going to do that? We now have to sit ourselves down. We have to look in the mirror. You have to say to yourself, self, it is now time to look at what I like about you. You're a really honest person. And honesty goes a long way. Self, you persevere through all types of challenges. I admire this about you, self. And every day you pick something else about yourself that you like, it becomes a little bit easier to identify other attributes, positive attributes in another female, in the sisterhood, and you can verbalize it. Like, tell her, oh, you look good today. Oh, you know what? I admire the fact that you're so straightforward. Like, do that for one another. And even though it may be difficult at first, I think with practice, you can become a better person. And with practice, you can build yourself a solid foundation, guys. I think if you look at our culture globally as women, there's an issue with how we bond. So many of the women have man stress, husband issues, children issues, financial issues, and that's how we bond, because we talk about that. No, guys, because beyond that, when that sister starts excelling, when she comes out of her circumstances, she needs people to cheer, and that's not what happens. Many females, that the further they go in their life and the more self-improvement that happens, and they just grow and grow, and then other females judge and they stay behind. They don't want to grow with that person and they judge, and that's not what's supposed to happen. We need to be good examples to our offspring and our girls that are watching us, and they need to see supportive women in action. I had my moment when I looked around me, when I was growing and focusing on me, and I was so focused on me. By the time I started succeeding, little bits of success here and there, I looked around, and like, the people who I felt they were my foundation, they like weren't there. And then I was really angry. I was really angry, and I was blaming them, and I fought with them. And then I had to take a step back and look in the mirror and be like, but chick, where were you when they were doing their improvements to their lives? Were you in their corner cheering? No, you were not. So, yeah, I just think that it's time to grow, and we need to stop shrinking in one another's presence. If there's a big character that comes into the story or into the room, I think it's time that we celebrate that person. Because, I mean, look, you have your own things that you are amazing at. You have your own positives, you have your own shine, and you need to embrace that shine. You need to be like, yeah, today I'm shining, I'm glowing. I'm like, hey, chick, hey. You need to feel that every day and not try and take someone else's sunshine. And we be more conscious, whether it be in the workplace, whether it be at home in a family situation, whether it be anywhere, stranger women or familiar women. Yeah. So, guys, it was really lovely chatting to you, but I've got to go. Thank you so much for the chat. Please subscribe. so that you can get the notification when I post the video next week. And like this video. Thank you so much. And also, I've got so many DMs from you guys and messages. I haven't got to all of you yet. I just want to say thank you for your feedback. And I've got some awesome ideas, wonderful requests. I'll get to that, I promise. And I'll get you guys soon. Thanks so much. And I love you all. Bye bye.